Hey guys, today we're gonna keep it simple. Circles, rectangles, typography, color picking, and just with those simple things we're gonna put them to work and we're gonna get this result. You know the drill, the file is down in the description. Download the file, check the components, check the elements that I created, break them down to see how I did them. But for sure we're gonna discuss a bit later about them. So let's go. Let's quickly discuss about what do we have here, basically in these two screens. So what I did, very simple, rotating gallery, where you can see we have 4 rectangles and this big component, the circle, which will be rotating. Let's take a quick look. You see? So all the 3 circles inside are independent. Each is revolving in rotating or revolving on its own direction, clockwise or counterclockwise. And okay, so let's just quickly drag. Let's just make a copy and ungroup it, and you can see how I did the circle. So the big one is divided in 4, the middle one in 3, and the smaller one in 2. Easy peasy. And about coloring, they're fully editable. You can just get inside the group and just, I don't know, change the colors, do anything creative with those. Are yours as a gift for Christmas. Okay, let's just delete these 2. And oh, I forgot one thing. Let me just make a copy of the background color to here. Okay, so let's quickly delete all of those. Yeah, delete everything. And let's start by creating our first artboard. Oops. Not a knife, we're gonna go with the desktop one. Okay. So first thing first, let's put our background color, which is this one. But for now, you will have it inside the guideline here also. I will leave it as a background here. You can take it from here. But also I will give you the other options. Maybe you want to try and play with those. So we have the artboard. Let's quickly drag in this typography part, which is we're gonna use Playfair Display, the bold one. It's a free font, it's a Google font. I think it's looking very good. Also in this format, also on all caps. I think it's a very cool font, and I think I will use it. Okay, so we have put in the main title. Now just make a copy of the revolving rotating gallery, where you can see I just made these 2 sliders. We're gonna rotate it back and forth between them. You can add for more if you want to revolve even more. You can add here, maybe here, the numberings. We have work 1, work 2, 3 and 4. Let's make sure it's centered, like so. Let's have a bit of the corners inside our screen. I think it's having a bit of more of an impact visually. Let's make sure they're all centered. Pretty much. Let's add our menu. This is the menu. I will not use the burger anymore. I'm just super tired about of those 3 lines. I don't want to see them anymore. Okay, and this menu icon is actually a component, and I had added a hover state for it. This is the default one, and when you hover, you're gonna get this rounded, I don't know, these 2 smiles. When you hover, let's take a quick look. Look, I think I used the semi-circle, semi-spline effect since we're gonna using those big circles, so they're a bit related in terms of style and design. You can see, pretty cool. Okay, let's get back. What do we want to add? Another detail, a good detail, is the ear. Let's leave it like so. Another component is the scroll down, which you can centrally place. And let's say 50 pixels at the bottom. But you can just place them anywhere you want. Also, these pictures are free to use. I made them, and I was in vacation in Rome. I think they are from the Vatican place. And another component is this one, where we have our name. I just put my name. You can just type in your name and maybe change your position. We're gonna have it just like a logo, you can say, a signature. This component, where we have a short description which is related to the gallery, to the sliders, and we're gonna have it placed here somewhere. Things good. Yeah, so basically simple components, rectangles, circles, everything. It's in that style. Okay, now the fun part comes with this component. So this component has some cool stuff inside. Okay, so what we have in this artboard, let me just 1 second to make sure you can see what I'm doing. If we go to the layer panel, layer tab here, and get inside the artboard, we have this component, which is super big, and we want to place the circle component just at the very bottom of our layers. this one, why does it's not, it's normal. Oh, let's leave it like so. We need to place, we didn't place the circle component right. And we have the gallery component, the menu, which has a different state when you hover, the year, the title, and the scroll component, which is down there, and your name and position. So let's place this huge component right in the middle, and maybe just put it somewhere like so. So this stroke will be between this component and this component, so they will not overlap. Maybe let's put this here. This is okay, super okay. Maybe you can add a drop shadow behind it. You can see. Let's increase a bit the opacity, and it's good. Yeah, it's really cool. It's a new stuff I just added right now. Yeah, let's use it. Okay, so pretty much we have our home, our homemade, our home page. So let's continue with the animation by just creating a new copy of this artboard, and let's rename it. Let's say home slide 1 and home slide 2. So what's actually inside the circle component? This part is actually the same color as the background of our artboards, and for the middle one the same, and this one also. What we want to do is get inside the group, select the number 3 group, which is the big one. So from bottom to up, this is the big one, the middle one, and the little one. And we want to rotate it, let's say counterclockwise until there. We don't want to get a full an equal amount of rotation, so we want to have a different, I don't know how to say it, different transition times between the circles. Maybe the one from the back, it's rotating a bit slowly, the middle one a bit faster, and the smaller one even slower. So we have three different timings. And for the number 2, we're gonna rotate it clockwise, like this. And this one, it's placed okay. And for this one, we're gonna go counterclockwise, and we're gonna stop to here. So the entire visible segment, it's fully occupied with the yellow color. We don't want to do that. We don't want to just stop right here. You can just also play along, set the different position, maybe set it like so, set it like so, maybe like this. But we're gonna leave it like so. Maybe a bit far. Now I don't like the shadow. Too bad. Maybe let's change a bit. Let's play a bit with the shadow. A softer one. I think this should work. I will leave it up to you. Yeah, I think this one's very cool. Let's just delete the old title, make a copy, Command C, Control C on Windows, and just paste it, and it will paste exactly in the same position from the artboard which you have copied from. Oh, we need to rotate our slider, and for this one we're gonna use hold down Shift, and you can see it's just snapping like 15 degrees, 15, 30, 45, and so on. So we got 0 degree rotation. And let's make a quick preview, a quick test. And also, when you want to switch to the prototype tab, get inside the group on any component that you want, and just link it to the next artboard. And we're gonna use tap action auto animate. Maybe for some of you will be in transition. Make sure to check that. You need to be on auto animate. Let's say ease out and 1.5 seconds. This is the settings that I used when I created this. I played a bit with the numbers back and forth, maybe 1 second from 2 seconds, and I like the best for 1.5 seconds. Okay, let's quickly link it back. Ease in, ease out, 1.5. Let's decrease a bit the size and let's see what have we done. As you can see, the transitions for the circles are very smooth at the 1.5 with an easing. We have ease in. No, it is out. I really like the menu. Drop a comment and let me know your thoughts about this action. I really enjoy it. Yeah. Okay. So another thing that we want to do when we rotate the slider, the gallery more exactly, is to get inside, and let's move to the design tab. Get inside the tab, get inside the slider, and until you get the image, which is masked, and just rotate it from the same perspective that we will see in the final state. So don't leave it like so vertically, use it on landscape. This will be a very interesting effect. And on this one, go inside this group and oops, put it like so. Now do we still have here this one? It's a bit visible, and we want to have it, I think it's upside down. There are two images. Let me just delete one. Let's rotate it like so. And also here, delete this one. Oops. and maybe increase the size. Still upside down. Maybe decrease a bit the size. Okay, a little bit like so. You get the idea. You can tweak it a bit more. So let's see the final result. As you can see, the orientation of the image is the same. You can see here they're nicely rotating. So that's why the images are a bit bigger than the actual mask. So we can play inside the mask. Yeah. So pretty much this is it. Simple shapes, circles, big circles, small rectangles, lines. Keep it simple, and we will get a super interesting result. And one more thing. Inside the circle, as you will get, when you will get inside, let's say this big one, let's just hide those. Let's discuss on the big one. All are made the same. I have added an ellipse. What is this ellipse? Is the outer stroke. Because if I had added a stroke for each segment of the circle, it will have it here also, and I really don't want to. You can see the line would go like so. So no thanks. So the other circles were made the same with a separate stroke. If you don't know how to divide the circle, actually I used Illustrator for this. You can I will not discuss about how to divide the circle, but I actually looked on YouTube for a precise section, for a precise sectioning the shape. So you should also search it. You should search how to divide the circle on in Illustrator, and you will get a tons of video. Super easy. Let me just delete this. So just play with the colors, change a bit the mood of the board. Maybe change the images, change the colors, change the rotation, timings, the transitions. And as a font, I used a sans serif and a serif font. This is the Playfair. This is also Playfair. I think it's a super cool font. And for this one, oh, okay, I forgot one thing. Let's make sure we have the info above the circles and beneath the gallery between them. And let's say for this slider we have a bit more of information, not that much. I think it's good. And let's take a look now. It's cool fading effect. I think this is the default effect. and it's looking very good. So that's it for today. Let me know in a comment what are your thoughts about shapes, and how do you work with them, and you can also let me know what other things do you want to see or how they're made, and we can I can just make a new tutorial about those if they're really cool. And till then, take care, and see you next time.